Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the entire eastern end of Russell Island. Russell Island is, of course, as I've said before, is Spanish Wells BFF. It's right next to Spanish Wells. It's connected by a bridge, and Russell Island has always been a place where you could get away and have a quiet little place that is not so dense, not so urban, relatively urban, as Spanish Wells, and you could spread out a little bit, and it also tended to be a little less expensive. What you have here is an opportunity to buy the entire eastern end of Russell Island. It's 16 acres, and it's got some elevation, and it's got ocean frontage, and it's really a magnificent piece of property. And when you think about how extraordinary it is that right next to you, you have a fully functioning town that has 200 or 300 years of history under its belt, where they have groceries and they can do boat repair and 100 other things that you might need. And all you have to do from this blank slate paradise is to jump on your golf cart, head over the bridge, and get whatever you need. It's really incredible when you think about it. You were probably expecting 8 figures, and you got it. It's 10 million, but you know, you have to think about and you might think that, well, 16 acres isn't huge. Well, it is next to Spanish Wells. 16 acres is a very big parcel when you're talking about immediately adjacent to a town that's built out so densely that it's unusual to find an infill lot to even put a little tiny house on. And then you've got all of this 16 acres of this peninsula in the water. It's connected to Spanish Wells by a bridge. What a magnificent blank slate, blank canvas for you to paint. Imagine what you could do if you're into this sort of thing. You could possibly have a seafront new urbanist project where it's relatively low density, but the houses are you're marketing to high net worth and ultra high net worth individuals who want a modest home and don't want to be so flashy. I'm just thinking of things you can do that are a little bit more on the quiet side, where you could still maybe make some money. 100 other ideas. And when you're next to Spanish Wells, the great thing is that also means you're next to utilities. You should be able to get municipal water. Electric shouldn't be much of an issue. And that is obviously a tremendous positive when you're building on an island that might otherwise be in the middle of nowhere where nothing was available. And oh, of course, the other thing that's really big is you can fly into North Eleuthera International Airport. 5 or 10 minutes later, you can be at the harbor landing for Spanish Wells, which I believe is Three Islands Dock, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's correct. Or James Bay. I keep getting the ones for Harbor Island and Spanish Wells confused. Doesn't matter. You'd go to the harbor landing, the landing for Spanish Wells, and you get on the ferry, which runs back and forth all day, most days, and you'll be let off right on this island, and you'll probably have parked your golf cart there, and you can hop on your golf cart and go back to your estate property on Russell Island, or however you choose to develop this magnificent parcel. You can go to the website, allbahamaslistings.com, and type 62004 into the search box, press enter, and you can find out more about the entire eastern end of Russell Island, 16 acres of seafront blank canvas. Appreciate you dropping by, and I hope you all have a great day.